great. Great to be here and to give you these injuries here. So we really came out with ourselves in pretty good shape. Everybody that got dinged there a little bit finished. McDuffie, Herring, Mike Dana, and Leo. So they all were able to return and play. Thank you to the fans. They were great today, as they always are. But what a wild environment down there. It was two heavyweights in a fight right down to the end. And when they say it's a game of inches, it might be shorter than that. So. Again, defensively, I love the way the guys reached down and pushed themselves through the game. Justin Reid coming up with 9 tackles between Felix and our 95. They were able to recover the fumble. Some of these guys didn't have a lot of practice reps, so they had to push themselves as they went here. So 95 being one of them. McDuffie, again, big 4th down stop. Leo was all over the place. We had him spying on the quarterback, and that's a challenge in itself. He's really a good football player and moves around quite a little bit. Watson, again, had 8 tackles and a pass breakup there. Offensively, I love when we can mention Len Dawson, what a great player he was, and Pat was able to pass him up for the all-time yardage mark, but that's not taking anything away from Len. He's a spectacular football player. Our number 4, Rasheed, had a big night, so no sophomore slump there. And then Pacheco, this thing goes on and on here. Pacheco had 45 tough yards. That's a physical football team, and he battled through that, and he ended up with a touchdown there. And then Xavier coming out as a rookie and having a touchdown, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. That was beautiful. So, and then finally, Ariza, our punter, had a good night. So welcome to Kansas City, and he sure did a nice job. Anyways, with that, time's yours. Yeah, this is a gal that passed away, just a friend. So I thought I'd throw it on there. So you'd ask that question. Good lady. She just gave birth and then passed away right after she gave birth. There's something special.
What was your relationship?
A friend, just a friend of our family. Yeah.
The game itself, what's your perspective on the last play? Or are you just sitting there staring at the Jumbotron waiting?
I was staring at it, yeah. I was, yeah. The guys upstairs saw it, and so they knew he was out. We were just kind of waiting after that, but we battled so hard down the stretch, for it to come down to that was something.
Remember having anything specifically that close for to determine a game at the end?
I'm not sure. Not that I remember, no. Coach Berman might be able to tell you something different. He's been doing this for a while. That was a close one.
Another thing that was a matter of inches, Andy, was the touchdown Pacheco scored early. But I'm wondering how much you designed that for Patrick to run in there to push the pile. And
yeah.
How you felt about that.
Yeah, just I was hoping to keep his legs out of the way. Yeah, and arm.
No, just as, obviously you don't probably really want him to do that, but it doesn't speak to.
No, that's how he is. You're not going to stop that. I don't recommend it, but it's he's a competitor. So, yeah.
We could see the sidelines after the first run early in the second half. Pacheco had goes to the sideline, and obviously it was not fielded well, but goes back in 2 plays later. What's that just speak to the kid's tendency?
Yeah, no, he's a tough kid, and we're lucky we have a couple 3 running backs that are kind of tough nuts, and so we're able to put guys in that are also hard runners, and that helps when something happens like that. But Pacheco, we all follow Pacheco's energy. He's the Energizer Bunny out there.
Andy, curious what you thought of the passing game, how it worked today?
Yeah, we did some good things. There'll be some things that we need to work on, but I thought Nags put together a good game plan. I mean, the stuff, there was a lot of stuff there. We were just that tip ball at the end. We had a chance right there to kind of close it out. That kid made a great play. He was spying Pat, and we get that one, and we're off the field, and the game's over. So, but anyways, other than that, I thought there were some good things. There's some things we need to work on.
How do you see Worthy's impact on?
Yeah, he can run, and he's got good hands and smart kid. So he'll keep growing as we go. I mean, he's a competitive little guy, man.
Coach, a big talking point this offseason was losing Legere Sneed. Just how pleased were you with just the coverage tonight and frustrating a lot?
Yeah, you saw 35 make the play. You saw number 2 make the play. Williams make a big play. I mean, these guys, they challenged. They were competitive. They were tired, and they kept bringing it. Both their receivers and our DBs were tired, so we need to get our third down stuff a little bit better. Probably both sides of the ball, in particular tonight on the defensive side. But we'll get there. We're right there, just an inch away. So.
Andy, how did you feel about the offensive line in general? It seemed like at times they controlled the front, other times they gave up some pressure. What was your
Yeah, we can do better there. But I was proud of the physical play that the guys came out with. Most of the mistakes were, were physical mistakes where you're just trying to battle and they get you. That's a good defensive front all the way around there. So that's a good football team all the way around. But that defensive front is really what they're built on. Our offensive line knew that.
It was a turnaround a little bit from last season, Coach Williams. Juwan had a lot of problems with the information calls. Tonight, it was the Ravens that were having that problem. Juwan had pulled in.
Yeah, well, you saw the officials, they've warned us here now throughout. And they didn't hold back from calling anything. I mean, they were pretty stringent with, they were going to nail you. And so I'm glad we were on defense first, so they could get their point across. It helped our tackles. I didn't have to say a whole lot. Right.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, good. Thank you.